Hello students, I am from Biology faculty of Careless Academy. Today we are going to learn how do organisms reproduce. So students, let's start with our lesson of today. In previous lesson, we learned about the asexual method of reproductions. In this lesson, we will learn about sexual modes of reproduction in plants. Before we go any further, we need to know what is sexual reproduction. When two parents are involved and gamete formation takes place, the method is known as sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction asexual से अलग होता है क्यों? क्योंकि sexual में दो parents involve होते हैं. New individuals are not identical to the parents. Variations occur and relatively it is a slower mode of reproduction. Flower is the reproductive organ of a plant. Flower reproductive organ होता है plant का. A flower is said to be unisexual if either male or female reproductive part is present in it. Example is papaya or watermelon. Bisexual. If both male and female reproductive parts are present in it, then a flower is known as bisexual. Example is China rose, mustard. Now, what are the structures of a flower? First is the stalk. Stalk holds the flower. Next is thalamus. Thalamus is the swollen upper portion of the stalk. Petals. Petals are the colored parts of a flower which attracts insects. Sepals. Sepals ensures protection. Next and the most important is stamen. Male reproductive organ which produces male gametes. Stamens reproduces male gametes, that is pollen grains. Next, one of the most important part of flower is the carpel. Carpel is the female reproductive organ which produces female gametes, that is ovum or an egg. Now, let's talk about male reproductive structure in a flower, that is stamen. Stamens are the male reproductive structures in a plant. The structure of a stamen consists of three important parts. First is the filament. Filament is the stalk that bears the anther. Next is the anther. Anther is the bilobe structure at the tip of a filament. Each lobe has two pollen sacs. A total of 4 pollen sacs are present in an anther. Each sac produces spores which later develop into pollen grains, the male gametes. Third part is the connective, part attached to the back of an anther. Now next talk about female reproductive structure in a flower, that is carpel. Now carpel also has three important parts in a flower. First is the ovary. Ovary is the basal enclosed part of carpel. Ovarian cavity is termed as locule and which encloses ovule in it. Ovules are attached to the cushion-like structures called as placent. Next part is the style. Now style is the tube-like structure that connects the ovary and stigma. Third part is stigma, located at the exposed end of the style. Stigma acts as the receptive surface for pollen grains. Now let's talk about what are the steps involved in sexual reproduction in plants. First is the pollination, then is fertilization, third is seed formation and fourth is germination. Let's talk about pollination. Now the pollen grain need to be transferred to the stigma so that fertilization can take place. The transfer of pollen grains from anther to stigma is called as pollination. If the pollen grains from the same flower or the same plant are transferred to the stigma, it is called as self-pollination. If pollen grains from a different plant are transferred to the stigma, it is called as cross-pollination. Cross-pollination is better from the perspective of variations. Now, many agents help in cross-pollination. For example, insects, animals, air, water, these are all the agents for pollination. Insects are the main pollinators for plant kingdom. Next step is fertilization. Now, the fusion of male and female gametes is called as fertilization. That is the fusion of pollen and egg. Fertilization takes place inside the female reproductive part. हमेशा जो fertilization होगा वो female reproductive part के अंदर होगा. Zygote is formed which later grows into embryo. Fertilization in flowering plants. After landing at stigma, pollen grain absorb moisture and then germinate. A pollen grain develops a pollen tube which penetrates through the tissue of the style and reaches the ovule. Pollen nuclei are transferred through the pollen tube. After fertilization, zygote is formed which finally develops into the embryo. Next process is seed formation. Now zygotes divides repeatedly to form embryo. Zygote बार बार divide होगा ताकि वो embryo बन पाए. Ovule develops a thick coat and forms seed. Now ovary ripens to form fruit. Now what is the structure of a seed? A seed contains an embryo, some reserve food and is enclosed by a protective covering called a seed coat. The reserve food is stored in the cotyledons. The embryo has two pointed parts. The upper part is called as the plumule, which give rise to the shoot system. The lower part is called as the radicle, which give rise to the root system. Cotyledons supply food when the embryo needs it during germination. Germination के time पे cotyledon food supply करता है. Seed germination is the process by which the embryo in the seed kickstarts a new life. Last step is the germination. Germination is the development of seedling from a seed. So students, this was all about the sexual reproduction in plants. I hope you all enjoyed learning this lesson, and if you have any more doubts, you can go to the following link.